Hi everybody, so if you're here, I'm surely it's because of the title, and maybe you have some feelings similar to mine, or you want to have more insight if you're newly into England near London and you want to book a hairstylist, a hairdresser to do your hair, and you're like,
for real? This is all the hassle I have to go through just to get my hair laid?
Stay tuned for the video. Hi everybody, this is KPORSER and welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to make the video and I want to give you a 10-second background of my story. Okay, I mostly grew up in Italy, where professional black hairstylists for black women are not that common unless you live in big cities such as Rome or Milan. And even there is a struggle to find any professional hair black stylist. So when I was moving to England almost 2 years ago, I was so hyped up. I was like,
girl, I'm going to have my hair laid. I'm going to be one of the worst laid girls, you understand? No slaying that frontal be switching my hair up and down, okay?
First of all, when I came into this country, I was so disappointed by the type of head black girl hair rocking about in this city that I was shocked. I'm like,
what is on this girl head? Like, is that a wig? Yeah, what is that writing on your edges? Like,
okay. But I'm like, okay, I was like, okay, that's maybe the cheap girls, they want to go for the 20 pound, 15 pound sewing, okay? And, I am not somebody, how can I say, I am a hair girl. I am a hair girl. So being a hair girl, I don't mind spending the coins on having nice hair and having a nice install. Like, I was just ready for it. I was just ready to pay anything to get my hair laid as these girls in the United States, in London City. And now that I'm here, I have the opportunity for this
stylist to, lay my hair and to look
I went on Instagram to look for some hairdressers, and sister,
to enter in medical unit is much more easier and more rewarding than getting your hair laid by this London hairstylist.
Because I just don't understand some of their requirements, and I don't know if it's me, but I just feel like these people have attitude. Oh, am I wrong? Understand? Let me just explain the issue I have with them. So first of all, one problem I have with them is I do understand that you want your client to come on time, because if I don't come on time, your next client will be late and may actually be annoyed or angry or whatsoever that you are not on time. So I understand the 10 pound, 20 pound for 5-minute delay, 10-minute delay. I do understand that perfectly. But what I don't do understand is like,
when you hairstylists are late, you want me to understand that you are late because you're a hairstylist and you're laying a frontal, but I don't have any discounts, okay?
But when I am late, you adding that point on top of my ending price that you are going to charge me. When I'm late more than 20 minutes, my appointment is cancelled. No, I don't agree with that. Because if I'm late and I have to pay a penalty, you hairdresser, if you are late, you too have to pay a penalty. I find it simple. And upon that, 90% of them don't have a client parking, okay? And they will tell you, come in time, look for a parking if you're coming with a car. So you already know that this your salon or shop anywhere don't have a parking. It will be a struggle, you understand, for me to park. So if I come 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late, you are cancelling my appointment?
No, Sifa.
Another issue I have with these lace hairdressers is that they want you to put all your trust in them. And if you any of these girls doing trying to lace their hair and wear this lace wig or frontal or other things, you know that 90% of these hairstylists will ask you to ship in your hair at least a week before.
I have a problem with that. I seriously have a problem with that. My problem is that to trust somebody is good, not to trust is better.
That is just my life philosophy. So You want to tell me that among, because all of them, first of all of them are always fully booked. All of them are always fully booked. All of them are always fully booked. There is no one Instagram hairstylist of London have seen that I'm like, I want to book. They're always fully booked. Okay, so this may, and when you go and look at their calendar, when when you are actually lucky to see enough, if there is that one space there or that one corner there to book an appointment, you see that they are doing 5 to 7. Even some people do 8 people hair a day, and they're like, is one woman do everything, is me alone doing everything? You're like, God, 8, 7 hair, so okay, a day. So I'm like, okay, so you think that everybody should ship their frontal or their hair in time for you to bleach it and color it and do whatsoever you do, and you are not going to mix up somebody frontal with another person frontal? I personally, I find it difficult to believe that you are not going to mix it up, not because you want to steal, but just with an overload of job, mistake do happen. And if I am not buying that £50 or £80 AliExpress frontal, but I'm going and buying a proper frontal or wig or closure or whatsoever, I'm like, oh, I don't really know. But that is not the major things about it. Now comes the real things that boil inside me. Their prices for what they do. And I'm not saying that it's not right for them to charge what they charge for, but I'm saying that some of you hairstylists are taking it to the next level. I've seen hairstylists charge you £170, £150 to lay your frontal, and they could be like, come with hair wash and cornrow.
No, I'm paying for £150 when I have to go somewhere else to wash and cornrow my hair. Well, we all know.
Sorry, cornrow. The cornrow is fundamental in any weaving and wigs layering on somebody's hair. Cornrow is just fundamental. It's like hair wash and cornrow is like 50%, not to 65 to 75% of the job done. Okay, so I'm paying you what, to slap some glue on my head and lay a frontal? Because I'm sorry to say, I do understand to buy that bleach to wash my frontal in advance. It takes your time, but I don't believe that £150 is what is the real value of bleaching, washing, and just gluing it on my head. I don't believe, because especially thinking that most of this frontal layering or gluing, not to talk about most of them use got to be glue, not even proper like lace wig glue. Some to you just new got to be glue, but even with the proper lace frontal glue, the application lasts neatly. Or even if you're good, like you're somebody like me who really love hair, tie the hair down every night, it's going to lift up. Or you have to be doing retouches at least once a week. After 2 weeks, 3 weeks is maximum. 3 weeks is maximum. You can pour for a lace frontal installation, a full lace installation. Then you have to go for retouches and this and that. 150 and above is just too much. It's just, for me, I think it's just ridiculous. I'm not trying, and please, I'm not trying to bash anybody business or be like rude to anybody, or to say that, oh, these hairstylists are not working hard. I believe there are some hairstylists who are working hard and honest, but I just think some of these guys just do these one-day classes with these, hair teachers and things, learn how to glue a lace on your head, a lace wig or a frontal on your hair, which won't last even for that long. Because sorry, a traditional sew-in where you go to your hairstyle, you wash your hair, cornrow your hair, weave your hair, can be £150, can be £99. I do agree with that, but a traditional sewing doesn't last 2 weeks, doesn't last 3 weeks. It lasts you so much. You can pull up a sewing for 2 months, and it is not that, it never pay that much. I want to be realistical. You know that every 2 weeks minimum you have to go back to have it reapply or retouch. That make it a minimum of £300 a month for your hair to be done.
Felicia, bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye. I don't have that coins.
I'm willing to pay a hairdresser when I see a properly, it should be a good value for what you pay. Especially all the attitude these women's girls put on their website requirement. You have to come in, you have to do this, you have to do that. If you don't do this, I'm not going to lay your hair. I don't know how to say. I want to be respectful. It's everybody who have his own work. But I'm just thinking that these hairstylists are taking it to the next level. Because sincerely for me, for what I was thinking, I'm like, let me just go and do one of these hair diagram classes online. Or let me go and do one of these, one-to-one teachings. It's £500. I learn how to lay a frontal. End of the story. Next time I just know how I just have to buy my my wig, my frontal, and my glue, and I do it all on my own. At the end of the day, it's cheaper to do a £1,000 class, one-to-one with a teacher. Call it Chrisabel, call it Hair by Zine, call it the hair diagram. Learn your skill and be applying your own weave and wigs. Because at the end of that, I have
to come with my hair wash. Okay, wash I do understand. Okay, wash I do understand. Not to wash my hair, I have to stand under the shower. But comb roll already? Come on. Felicia, come on. I'll back you with your good hair. I beg you. Come on.
I don't know if anybody feel like me, or am I wrong to feel like this? I don't know yet. I'll just read the comment section because I really want to have my hair slay. But if I think, is this slay going to last me only for a couple of days? I save my money. I'd rather save my money and take a one-to-one class, learn everything I have to learn, and do my own thing for myself. Because at the end of the day, maybe paying 500 or 700 for a lace wig class to how to bleach and things may be a lot of money, but on the long go, I think it's a great investment. Well, I've talked too much. Please comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of, and we shall see next time in my video. This is just a rant that came to my head because I feel so frustrated. I want my hair laid, and I think I would just do it myself. I would just be practicing and be doing it on myself. Okay, so we shall see next time. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe if you found this video informative. There was nothing really informative, but that being said, we shall see next time, and arrivederci.